Hello folks, welcome back to Dave's Allotment Garden and Ting. It's a lovely day today, a perfect day to crack on. So that's what I'm going to do. First of all though, I'll get the kettle on. See you in a bit. Well, just while the kettle boils, I'll show you around. It's a nice day today, like I say, signs of spring. There's a few clouds in the sky there, but it's mostly blue sky. And it's not cold today folks, so things are looking up. So today I'm going to finish off digging this bit over here. There's only a little bit to do on this side and then I'm done. Thank you for all the suggestions of how I should get rid of this. I have got a sledgehammer in the house and I forgot to bring it over, so I'm just going to have to leave that for now and sort it out during the week. So I'm going to get this bit dug over here, tidy the path up and start tidying this side up as well. Get cracking, because it's around about that time. Might as well go up and have a look at the flowers and that in the wildlife area. The snowdrops, very nice, and the daffodils all coming up. I do a little bit tidying up round here as well. As you can see, that compost bin has blew over in the wind. Nothing, no big deal. It'll get sorted, no problems. I'm going to get some compost this week as well, so we'll be able to start sowing some seeds. Right, that kettle should be boiled by now, so I'm going to make a cuppa. Spencer's over there doing a bit digging, cracking on. I would shout over, but he's got his headphones on, he probably can't hear us. Let's see if he can. Oh, Spencer! Crack on! Crack on! Right, I'll see you in a bit, folks. I'm going to have a brew and I'll tell you all about it. Cuppa time, as always. Cheers! It's a lovely day today, folks. Can't complain with this weather. This time, I am going to talk about the weather because it's nice for a change. Everybody should be out on days like this, getting stuck into the gardens, because it isn't going to be long now before we start sowing the seeds and all that kind of thing. So, like I say, today I'm going to be tidying up all of the rest of the digging on this side, and that should be done today. I was planning on trying to get rid of that pole today, but I forgot my sledgehammer. Once again, thank you for all the suggestions that did come in handy, and I have took everything on board. So that's a job for another day. Make the most of the weather, folks. Oh, and it seems like I opened up a can of worms on my last video when I was talking about raised beds. Now, I wasn't meaning to say to anybody, you know, you shouldn't have raised beds and all that. I didn't mean that. I just meant I see people and they've got 4-foot paths in between a 4-foot raised bed, and to me that's a waste of time. And I know a lot of people use raised beds because they have to, because of the health. And that's what raised beds were invented for in the first place. So that's good. You know, keep going with the way you do it. I'm not here to tell you how you should or how you shouldn't garden. I'm just doing my thing. And it's like a journey, folks. You're following us on my journey. So I'm going to have another cup of drink anyway. I wasn't trying to say to people about raised beds, you shouldn't have raised beds. I know people do have to have them, and they are good. It's just I don't need to at the minute. I can dig, and hopefully I'll be digging till years to come. I mean, Ray, my next door neighbour, he was like 80 odd and he was still digging his garden, so fingers crossed, I'll be still digging me garden when I'm 80 odd. I wonder what YouTube will be like then, if there is still a thing. Anyway, I'm waffling on. I'm going to crack on, make the most of this weather. So I'll see you in a bit. I'll finish me cuppa and then I'll crack on. Well, I've been busy. I've got my hat on there, my gardening hat, because I'm Dave doing Dave Tings. And I've been busy. It's a lovely day, the day, mind. A little bit windy, but that's alright. Keeps the heat off. Nice. Anyway, I'll quickly spin you around, show you what I've been doing. So as you can see there, I've dug the rest of this side over. I've just left that little bit there where the pole is. It'll not take long to dig the rest over, as long as I can get this out, which I should be able to. Thank you for the suggestions. I'll just keep cracking on. Like I say, I think I'll bring my sledge over. I think I'll bring my sledgehammer over. I don't want to be bringing my sledge over. Not now. I don't want it to snow. Anyway, the sledgehammer, I'm going to give it a bray from either side. Hopefully that'll loosen it up. If it doesn't, I'm going to just try and bray it into the ground so it's under the ground level and it can just stay there. So that's that done. I'll get this path tidied up. What I might do as well is, since it's a little bit of an eyesore now, I'll get rid of that clump of bramble roots and what have you. It's a shame, like, because there was some tayberries down there as well, but things change, life goes on, and all that kind of thing. So, after I've done that, I'll start tidying up this side. Oh, which reminds us of a comment I got from someone last week. Mackham, I think you're called. I have grew things on this side of the plot. You mustn't watch very many videos if you don't think I've grew anything ever on this side of the plot, because I have. So there. What did you say? You've got 3 raised beds and grow more veg than me. Well, guess what? Good for you. You know, it's not a competition for me, folks. You should know that by now. I'm just cracking on with my garden and enjoying the peace and quiet and all that kind of thing. And it's not a competition. Good for you if your garden's not a shit tip like you say mine is. But we'll see what I grow this year, folks, and you'll see that I do grow things on this side of the garden as well. So that's you told. Mackham. Mackham. What a name. Anyway, I will crack on with this side today. Hopefully get some of it dug over. I'll have to find the place for that pile of like weeds, rotten down weeds, compost. I don't know, I'll find out, but I will crack on. It's lovely, lovely day the day. It's nice to see a little bit of blue sky. Right, enough of this. Time for a bit of this. See you in a bit. Well, I think it's time for another cuppa, folks. I've been busy. I've dug that bramble root out there at the back. That's all clear now, which is good. I've cleaned the path, because you've got to have a nice tidy path. Next job is to start sorting this area out, getting rid of the stuff that needs to be got rid of, and then start digging over, I suppose. It's the only thing you can do. Start digging over. Spencer's still cracking on up there. It's 2 o'clock now. We've both been busy. So like I say, I'm going to get the kettle on, have a brew, because that's the first thing you should do. I've set myself a little task to do. I've done it. So I'm going to treat myself to a cuppa. I'll show you in the greenhouse as well. I'm going to start mixing the bags of cow manure with the bags of soil from the fire pit, and I think I've got a bag of compost somewhere as well, so I'll mix that together as well, because like I say, it's going to be almost time to start sowing seeds. There's loads of birds around as well. I've been sitting there watching them. There's I don't know if you can see up there, goldfinches. Let's see if I can zoom in. There's quite a few up there. So it's nice to hear the little bit bird song. They're all busy themselves, looking for food and getting ready for making nests, I suppose. There's loads of them up there. So I'll just leave them be. I'll go and sit in the shed and have a cup of tea. No, a cup of coffee. Look there, I've just noticed one of the daffodils is about to flower as well, which is good. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Well, it's just like deja vu. It's time for cuppa number 2. Cheers! A well-deserved cuppa, that. It's nice to get out on the soil on nice weather where it's not raining for a change. But anyway, I'll not talk about the weather. I don't know what to talk about, folks. Yeah, I'll talk about spring's nearly here. So it is almost time to start sowing seeds. I'm off work next week. I've got a week's holiday, so I've got some compost. I'm going to get it ordered and get it delivered here so that I can start sowing some seeds. Because it's about that time, folks. It's almost here. So I can't wait. Kale, I've got some kale. I'm going to be sowing them. Thank you to Nick for these once again. Much appreciated. Dwarf green curled kale, my favourite. You can't sow these now. It's not, well, it is a little bit cold still at nights. Cabbage, Wheeler's Imperial, I'll be trying them. And I've also got these seeds that Matt B sent us. Appreciated very much. I might as well just read off the list what I have here. So I've got some sweet corn. It's too early to be sowing sweet corn. Needs to be a little bit warmer. So hold back with them, folks. Got some kohlrabi. I'll be able to sow them. Some cauliflower all year round. They'll be able to get sown. Some cabbage, primo, 2. They'll be able to get sown. Some broccoli, Calabrese green sprouting. Sow them. Vegetable, broccoli, Rudolph extra early sprouting. I'll sow some more of them. And I've got some teddy bear sunflowers. But it's a bit early for them as well. So I'm looking forward to sowing some seeds, folks. The nice weather is on its way. Get in. Now, when I was doing a little bit digging there, it reminded us of the past. all my allotment neighbours I've had over the years. Obviously, you would have seen Ray if you followed me channel for a while. I was talking to Spencer earlier on. He keeps in touch with Ray. He's doing all right. He's doing all right. That's all I can say, really. It's just a shame he can't get the allotment anymore. I might go and see him one day. Ray, if you're watching this, I'll come and see you one day. Ray, Spencer says you are starting to sow some seeds in your greenhouse now, so I look forward to seeing the progress of them, eh? Ray, if you're watching, all the best, mate. I'll see you soon, hopefully. Anyway, Ray, he was my neighbour for years. And it made us think of a couple of other people. Fred, he was an old neighbour who had the garden just over the back there. And he was the one, if you can remember this, when I was broken into one time. And it was because the person who broke into the allotment had broke into the garage at the top there, and they were using my shed as a hiding place. But it was Fred that come early in the morning, and he noticed someone in my garden, and he phoned the police. Now, the police weren't going to do anything like they usually don't when it comes to allotment break-ins. But as soon as he mentioned which allotments it was, the police were straight here. Because like I say, they had been looking for this guy who broke into the allotment, into the garage all night, just about. So anyway, that was Fred. And he used to sit there. He had a tent. He set up a tent at the bottom of his allotment and used to sit there with his air rifle and shoot rabbits. I remember going in one day, Fred, where are you? And he said, Dave, shut up, man. Why? Oh. I says, oh, sorry, I couldn't see you. He says, I'm in the tent. 2 minutes. And I heard, boom. And he shot this rabbit that was in the garden. We used to have quite a big problem with rabbits years ago. But the council gave them all myxomatosis, which killed them all off, and they haven't been back. And we don't want rabbits all over the place. They just used to eat everything. But that was Fred. Next door to Fred was a lad called Jed. Next door to Fred was a lad called Jed. And he had a mate called Willie or something like that. I can't remember. But he was a character, him, like. Jed used to be working. I mean, he got the allotment. He didn't really know about growing things. He wanted an allotment, and he started growing things. And I remember one time he says to his mate, go down to Shields and get some seed potatoes. I'll plant them this afternoon. So he comes back, this Willie comes back after he's had a few drinks, because he liked to have a drink. He comes back with a bag of normal potatoes, a sack of potatoes that you'd get from the shops for like eating. And he's like, oh, what you done, you idiot? I mean, he carried this bloody bag of tatties all the way from Shields to the allotment, and they were eating. He says, well, Jed goes, oh, sod this, I'm just going to put them in. So he put the tatties in. They weren't chitted or anything. He just put the potatoes in. And honestly, when he started digging them up, it was the best crop of potatoes I've ever seen. It was amazing. So maybe it's worth a try doing that. But this guy, Willie, he liked to drink. He used to come into mine, stumbling down the path. Davey, are you there? Aye, I'm here. And then the next thing you know, he'd be lying on me. Well, it was one year I had some courgettes growing, and he was lying on the courgette bed, just fast asleep. Say, what? Get up, get up. And there was another time, Jed and Willie were working up in his garden, and Jed had just popped out to see us for 5 minutes. I says, I'll come back up to your garden and see what you've been doing. So I had to walk up the path and went to his garden. And there's this Willie just lying in the path, fast asleep, having a bit of a doze because he was drunk, folks. Unbelievable, some of the characters that's been on this allotment site over the years. It's been amazing. Plenty memories. And obviously my mate John, who was Ray's mate, who was like my inspiration really. He was a really good gardener and a really nice bloke, as is Ray. And I used to learn a lot from them. And John died years ago now. But I try and keep his memory alive with the things that I do on the garden and all that kind of thing. Another thing I was thinking about as well, I used to grow strawberries on the allotment years ago, and they were lovely. Now I want to start getting back into growing strawberries, and I was thinking, where can I get some strawberry cuttings from? And who popped into my mind? None other than Jeff Foreman. So I'm going to get in contact with Jeff. I don't know if you're watching this, Jeff, but I'm going to message you on Facebook, and I want to nip down to your garden and get some strawberry cuttings off you, if you don't mind. That'll be great. And also, it's been a while since you've seen Jeff's garden, unless you follow him on his YouTube channel. But I got a comment on a video a couple of weeks ago asking about Jeff, and I should go down and make a new video, an update video of Jeff's allotment. That might happen in the next couple of weeks, I don't know, but like I say, I want to get some strawberry cuttings, and Jeff has the best strawberry cuttings, so I'll get some off him, hopefully. We'll get some planted in the ground, and we'll have some lovely strawberries and cream, and clotted cream, don't you know, and all that kind of thing. Right, I've had enough of this waffling on. As you can see, my guitar's there. So I'll be giving you a little song later when I'm finished. But I'm just going to crack on now, get this other side of the garden into some sort of ship-shape fashion. So I'll see you in a bit.
Hey, it's Dave's Allotment Gardening Ting. Let's see what he gets up to today. Still cracking on, get the kettle on, and all that kind of ting. See yous in a bit.
Well folks, that's me just about done for the day, so I'll just quickly spin you around, show you what I've been doing. Today, as you know, I've been digging, mostly digging, and having cups of coffee. I've started digging this bit over here, just to see what it was like. It's alright to turn over, but I've noticed there's a lot of the roots of the trees have grew in this bit, as you can see. So it's a little bit harder to turn over than the rest of the ground, but I've managed to get quite a bit done here as well. That's all done. It's just a little bit at the back there to do, and this little bit here, well, that can be for another day. I've just piled these things on this side for now. That's split, so I'm going to have to burn that. There's a couple of more planks there that I could make use of, but I'll find out when it comes to it. I've got me long poles there ready to make brassica cages and what have you, and a few of my tools. The good old hand tiller, a couple of 3-pronged forks, and this isn't a tool, folks, but I made that. It's off the cherry tree. I'll keep it. I don't know why. I'll just keep it. I'll keep it because I made it. Next time I'm up, I'm going to remember to bring me sledgehammer and get that out. I want to be your sledgehammer, do, or whatever. So that's just a pile of other stuff there. Me wire cage for the peas, and a couple of poles for support and all that kind of thing. Don't know what to do with this, folks. I might I'll stick it up somewhere. It'll come handy, like someone suggested, maybe a brassica cage, who knows. But anyway, that's all dug over now, ready to go. Got another pile of stuff here which can be shifted. Don't worry folks, it'll all be shifted, and it'll look canny good when things are grown. I didn't show you this before. It's starting to flower, the verbena. Nice. And the daffodils on Annie's plot there, coming on nice. This vampire bamboo is romping away, and so is this broadleaf bamboo. And I've just noticed here, folks, look, it'll not be long before that's open. Nice. There's a few tulips coming up there as well, which is good, and a few more tulips and daffodils coming up in this bit. I've also been emptying this water butt today, so I can shift it and I'll be able to get in there, fix these windows back on. And I think the bit from the top there, the bit plastic, is blew away in the wind. I don't know where that is. I'll have to figure out some way of fixing it. Anyway, while I do have the water butt out the way, this fence here could do with a lick of paint, so I might as well do that as well. I've got plans for me I've got plans, folks, for me week off. Haha. gardening, getting things done. Like I say, I'm getting some compost soon, so I'll be sowing some seeds very soon as well. That's why I need to get the windows back in there, and I'll tidy up in here a bit more, get a bit more bench space, so I can start sowing some seeds. Now, somebody asked about these overwintering brassicas. When do you put them out? I put them out when I've got some land to put them in. I don't know, folks. I've never actually overwintered brassicas before, and they look healthy enough. See what they're like when they go out. But there'll be plenty of other things growing as well, so stay tuned for that. Aye. Couple of months and this will be a hive of activity. I know it doesn't look like it now, but this will not take long to tidy up, get things going. This grapevine will be coming back to life soon as well. Plenty of things to look forward to, folks. Happy days. Right, as usual, I'll go in the shed, have a final cuppa, and sign off there. So I'll see you in a bit. Have a little look at the sky. Right, that's it. Last cuppa. Cheers. So I've done my little jobs for the day, and I'm pleased with what I've done. There's only a little bit more digging to do and we're ready to go. Then it's just a case of buying some fish blood and bone meal and stuff like that, and getting the soil ready for the plants. Get in. Like I say, I'm off work next week, so I'll probably make another video, or maybe 2 videos during the week, because I want to go out on my bike and I want to do a little review video of that, and show you all the bike and all that. It's quite good, so stay tuned for that. Also stay tuned for a video when I get me compost and we'll start sowing some seeds and all that kind of thing. It's about that time. Can't be whinging about the weather all the time. Sorry folks, I got distracted by a bird flying round there. It's 4:45 now and it's still late. Happy days. So I might as well say thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. It really does mean a lot. And welcome to my new subscribers. I've made a few since the last video, so hello, and I hope you enjoy the content of my channel, Dave's Allotment Garden and Ting. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe and all that. So I'll leave you on a little song. Oh, wait there. Haha. I've been shopping, I went to B&M's. I'll just show you these quickly. Big super noodles instead of pot noodles. Curry flavour. And I also got a chicken one as well. They were only £1 each, so bargains. I also got a bag of mealworms because the robin's kicking about all the time. And one day I want to try and get it to feed off me hand. That's me goal for this season, getting the robin to feed off me hand. I also bought some savoury selection crisps, bacon fries and scampi fries. Remember them? Lovely. I think I'll have a couple of packets of them before I go home. So what else did I buy? Oh, I got a new torch. I couldn't resist. It's an ever ready one. It's rechargeable and all that. It's quite bright. It's got a zoom in thing. It's got a few different settings. Whoa, I'm at a rave. Come on, let's dance like I'm at a rave. Woo! Stop it, Dave. You lunatic. Aye, so that's me little purchases for the day, for the week. And like I say, I'll be getting some compost during this week coming. So that'll be good as well. Can't wait to start sowing some seeds. I'm gonna dig the garden. I'm gonna sow some seeds. And the rest of it, I can't play it because I've tuned the guitar to open tuning for this song, folks. It's a bit of a different open tuning. It's not dad gad as they say. It's different. It's for a song by Pink Floyd called Fearless. Just been practicing it. So let's see what you think. I'll probably ruin it but I'll give it my best shot like I always do. Yeah, it's in tune. So until the next time, folks, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. It really does mean a lot. Hopefully I'll hit 10,000 subscribers this year, and that would be amazing too. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps us. It helps us out. Cheers. This is Fearless by Pink Floyd. Say the hill's too steep to climb, driving. You say you'd like to see me try climbing. You choose a place and I choose a time, and I climb that hill in my own way. Just look around for the right day. And there's a the sunlight in the sky. You look down, hear the sound of the things you said today. Fearlessly the idiot faced the crowd, smiling, merciless the face in the straight turns round, frowning, and who's the fool that wears the crown? I look down my hill in my own way. Just look around for the right day. And then the hill of the I should learn the words, folks. There's a light in the sky. You look down, hear the sound of what you said today. If you're still there, folks, thanks for watching and all that kind of thing. I'll see you on the next one. Take care now. Bye.